Hi friends, this is Susan Smith with StampCreatively. I have the All Together bundle that you can order from February 1st through May 22nd, or May 2nd while supplies last. Let me tell you a little bit about it. You can get the whole collection for $105, or you can get separates. The separates are the bundle with a stamp set and dies. They have Here For You and You Matter in large shapes. Then the stamp set has I Promise, Every Act of Kindness Changes the World. My cat and dog are having a conversation. Remember that puppy? She's having a conversation with the kitty, and the kitty says, don't get too close. Okay. We'll get through this together. Love changes everything, and you matter to me. So it has some great words, great dies. It has a designer series paper pack that's 48 sheets, 4 of each, double-sided black and white. Then it's got a set of blends. There are 10 blends. They come in 2 in each one, a light, medium, light, medium, medium deep, and deep. I need to tell you that if you order them, they are not a pair like we have light Bermuda Bay and dark Bermuda Bay. These aren't the same. They're just giving you 10 different colors for all different kinds of skin tones. You can blend them. There's a natural tone Stampin' Blends color chart. If you wanted something like that, they're numbered actually when you get them 1 through 10. So those are some of the fun things I'm going to show you. Here are mine. I have them all numbered and in their home, so I know where they are. Then here is the designer series paper. It has some images, a few hand images, but most of them are patterns. Here's some more hands, and then here's some more patterns. So I wanted to show you something fun I did with the patterns, one of the pattern papers. And so this is what I created. I took my cutting blade and I cut it in half. So it's now 3 by 6. And it doesn't matter which one I use, which designer series paper I use. This one has a stripe and then like a little pattern. Oh, and here comes the kitty that didn't like the puppy. She's gonna come over. He's gonna come over and let me know. I haven't found this at the store. We're all in this together. I thought that was a great little addition to my collection here. So I did a card last month at camp that was well received because we get these 6 by 6 cardstocks and it doesn't fit our standard size 5.5 card. So I did some cutting. I took and I'm cutting straight and I'm cutting angles and I'm cutting it any way I want. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to put it back together. I decided I wanted to stick with the natural tones, so I put a piece of soft suede through the Hive 3D folder. And Stampin' Up! Tells us that where their words are is the upside. On this one, I like the downside better. I want the images to come up. I guess I had a little gold leafing. I must have run something through with gold leafing through there. So now I'm going to take those pieces that I cut. I want some of them to be striped and some of them to be the other side. So I am going to lay them out in a pattern. I'm just going to seal the edges because I may tuck some things under and do something a little bit different. The method to the madness. I'm going to put that one up there. Then I have these other pieces that show the other side of the pattern. I'm going to stick that one. I'm going to kind of stick it in the middle. Then I have this one. Oh, dang it. Okay, we'll do this. Watch. I'm going to lift this up. Because I'm using Seal, not Seal Plus, I have a little more grace room with how much time I have before it's completely sealed down. And I'm going to do that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I know I have little flappy edges, and I'll push those down in just a minute. But what I wanted to do with it once I got it this way was I wanted to use some of those pretty blends and change my colors. Is my camera crooked? Here we go. Now we're all straight. Okay, so let me take some of the blends. I'm going to use, this one says 5 on it. I'm going to use my brush tip, and I'm going to shade some of these so they're no longer stark white. And now I'm going to take this blend, and I'm going to go up across this. So now I've shaded that one. This is my number. This is 1000, so this is the lightest one of the bunch. I'm going to do some more of those too. Now I'm going to use the darkest of the bunch, which is the 100. Almost looks like an early espresso color. Do one down here too. I'm going to do somewhere in the middle. This is a 400. I really want the brush tip. Maybe like it moves a little better for me over these colors. So now instead of just black and white, I've got some brown in there with several different skin tone colors. So I can go in and blend them because they do blend. So I can add a little bit of a different color to them if I wanted to. This one is number 7. So I can't go in and blend them. Like when I was messing with them, I didn't do very well. My friends have done better than I did. I wasn't real pleased with my blending ability. It looked like, my niece never watches these, so I can say this, but it looks, the color that combo I came up with was like my niece's bad spray tan. So it was just orange. So you can shade them. I'm going to leave them, most of them, one color, just because I like it a little bit better. This one reminds me of cinnamon cider. So some of them reminded me of some of the different colors. Okay, so I had sitting on my workstation the set of dies, which is the Beautiful Shapes, and it's from the January to June catalog. And I had some of these doilies, and I thought, oh, these doilies match. So I ran them through the embossing folder with one of the circles and one of the ovals. And that's part of what I wanted to tuck under here. So I'm going to tuck this under here. And I'm going to tuck this one. I'll go down here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, maybe I want to go this way. No, I'm good with this. Because there's so many different papers in this, if you wanted to use it as a class, you could use it with lots of the different papers, because they all do different things. Oh, let's put this up here. Can I tuck it in there? Yes, I can. Come on, you. There we go. I knew I'd win. So I'll stick some glue dots like behind each of these pieces that I added so that you can see a little bit better, or so that they all get secured. But you don't need to watch me do little adhesives. So then I decided I wanted to mount this on basic black. So I'm going to seal that on my basic black. I'll go ahead and do that because I'm going to do the inside of the card. I'm going to be opening and closing it, so I want you to... Then I took this little piece that I also took out of the doily, and I stamped the I promise. I'm going to put that on. I used the Memento to stamp the I promise on. So I put that on the front with the dimensional. I've got my Whisper White to go on the inside. But I'm going to show you what I put on there. I put on there, I promise you matter. So I'm going to take this out, and I put some tear and tape on the back. I'm going to take some of that off to stick it down. Sometimes I use the adhesive strips, and sometimes the adhesive sheets, and sometimes I'll use tear and tape, and I just happen to have some tear and tape sitting there. And it comes off real easy. Now it's in little pieces, but it comes off easy. Now again, it's not going to make the whole thing stick. It's only going to make it stick where that adhesive is. But you kind of get an idea. You could put it on with fine tip glue or the green glue. I mean, you have lots of options. I just had a piece of tear and tape there, and so I just put it across the back. Let's pop this out. I'm going to take it off the... Excuse me, I have a tickle all of a sudden. Well, it's because I'm trying to talk. Oh, there, it's all cut off. I mean, I haven't coughed all day, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to talk to you guys, and I've got a tickle. That puppy has laid down. The cat is back where it wanted to be. Everybody's happy at my house. Okay, now I'm going to stick that down. And then I liked that, but I needed some different colors because I just done this. So I took one of these blends. This one is 6. I went in there and hit some of these spots. I loved it. Okay, now I'm going to stick this on the inside. Again, don't worry, I'm going to go back and adhere the front of my card in all those little places that are flapping around. I just don't want you to have to watch me do that. And I have some men that need this card. I could take the lace off and it wouldn't be as lace doily, kind of makes it a little bit more feminine, but there's people that need this. On this one, here's the first one that I did. I used a different pattern, just kind of went around the circles and colored in some of these leaves. I added those pretty stones, and I added so many, I didn't have any left. So I guess I'm going to have to put it in order to get some more stones. But there you are. You matter. I promise. You matter. I like it. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and hopefully I will stamp with you again soon. Don't forget to like this video and sign up for my email newsletters. All right, have a great one. Thanks.